at 100% win rate, and it's Dewa that's been the ones who has picked up the Lunox most of the times, and the Yisun Shin. Have you played the new revamped Yisun Shin?
I think it's worse than before. I don't know why.
It's different.
Yeah,
right?
it is
different.
definitely different. I think it is mid.
Yeah, mid is the right word for me, but actually as another gold laner that plays in another league of Malaysia, like what's the requirement for Lunox gold lane against a Harith? First is you need to
Shen.
snowball.
You talking about Shen?
Yeah, Shen tonight.
MDL player?
Yeah. For Team Hawk, I believe.
Yeah.
Team Cyan. So it is a pretty decent pick historically against Harith, but let's see how they will fare in the game, because historically does not mean it's gonna happen again.
Yeah. Especially after the nerfs on Harith, you know, the sustain early on. I think the Lunox will have a better time now, but it's still kind of a skill matchup. The Harith can just wait for level 4, can just wait for the team to play around, and you technically don't need to go in for the fights. And again, somehow Navi actually win up in both counter index and lineup rating, just like in game 1. But I think we are all hands on board for a Dewa win.
Yeehaw.
The odds are against Navi. They're backed into a corner after their first game performance, but can they turn it around in game number 2 to come back from this situation? And Sasuke is here to make an appearance in the Land of Dawn for the first time in MPL ID.
Woo! Shafin, you gotta do a Sasuke voice line for me. Hit it.
Naruto!
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. If there was a Naruto in this game, then we would do another impression, but unfortunately it was banned. Sakura was also banned.
Yeah.
This is Sasuke's perfect world. No Naruto, no Sakura. And for Dewa, it's also their perfect world, getting a Kimi and the Jawhead to help Ray, Sasuke. Oh, hold up, Octa.
Oh, Octa early flicker this time around, so a different story if you compare it to game 1.
Wow. I'm just mesmerized with the skin.
Man,
Katon!
Sasuke.
it's so good. It's so good. I like it. I love it.
It's the Fire Blast.
You gotta roll, guys. You gotta roll.
I already did, man. If you guys haven't rolled already, it is up. Go ahead, check it out now.
For sure, and right now, CV might be the next target here. Still level 3 is Ray, but maybe it's already chunking up a lot of HP.
Uh-oh. That's a
Whoa!
from an alley-oop. Ray, though,
Wait.
will
No way!
go as well. Shiva actually was the one picking up first blood.
Uh-oh.
I wonder if that was communicated from Ray and Moisa, or just Moisa just randomly throws Ray to the turret.
I think it was communicated, but they miscalculated
yeah.
the damage from turrets.
That actually ends up being worth it for Navi, because it's the gold lane who got the kill. The wave doesn't get shoved in, so he doesn't miss that much gold. And Mueza was the one who got the kill. So this Sasuke debut hasn't been too good so far.
He hasn't activated the Mangekyo Sharingan just yet.
Oh, this is this is early Naruto.
Yep. Sasuke was the loser.
Whoa.
Before Shippuden.
Hold up.
Moisa, awkward positioning. Flicker out of danger. He spoke, so that's info. Moisa shouldn't be a threat. BQ Shy here hovering as well. Octa trying to find an angle. Aether, though, will focus on the turtle. Good zone from Navi. That's an engage, though. Ejector on towards BQ Shy, who will be punished.
That's a bad sign. This is BQ Shy on a Hilda. Well, it is a good trade in the end for a turtle, but BQ Shy, if he gets pummeled down in the early game, he's not gonna be as freely roaming as before. And the win rate, 100% win rate, the perfect record on this hero might be chunked up to 67.
Yep. Somehow Dewa actually still are winning in the gold department. I guess it's just by killing BQ Shy, leveling things on the board, and getting a trade, but Aether has been doing amazing on the Yisun Shin. We may have finally found a hero for him. To be fair, when he was in MDL back in the day, it was during the times of Yisun Shin. Wow!
Oh, that's a miss mechanic there by Cars with a way of Dragon Flicker, and that's wasted.
He learned it from the best, Beloyski.
I think it's more on Mueza outplaying him, though. He popped into Unstoppable Force just in time to get the anti-CC, the immune.
Yeah, the Yisun Shin right now, he's having a good time farming one level up against Ray. And don't forget, we're talking about Snowball, Mirko. Like, he is second to none.
Yeah. Level 7 already, a level ahead. The farming is really, really good. That's why I'm saying, like, it's mid. I don't think it's horrible, because if you do get that condition Mid control, free jungle. The Yi Sun-shin farms really fast. I think in the mid game actually faster than the Suyo once he gets a few items. And right now it does look like the conditions have been met for this Yi Sun-shin.
That's the War X for Aether first item already secured for this Yi Sun-shin. So expect a lot more damage from now on. Mueza, maybe. They'll try to get this one. It's Aether.
Horse from the flanks. Wave Dragon this time will connect on towards Mueza. 4 members is on Mueza. That's a kill. Maybe though Shaman Force defensively looking for an escape route. Flickers out of danger. That's gonna be Navi disengaging. More res though now. Damage is there. Damage is enough with BQ Shy. Oh my goodness. Aether moving around the res. Practically solo kill him. That's going to be restorated 1-for-1. But that's going to be Dewa United overtaking the Lord. Shiva not in an optimal position. Dewa United, they might force a fight. Navi will though. Run for the hills. Flicker from Mueza. X-Magic responds with a flicker himself.
That looks really good for Navi until Rest decided to just go crazy with the Infernal Pursuit. And right now, Mueza might be pursuing Shive, but he stopped at the right moment.
Well played by Dewa, actually able to make it up for that. I think it was, gotta give praises to Rez there for being able to outplay that situation. Hold up!
Oh, that's gonna be Mueza eyeing Shive. Oh, maybe will fall as well. Shive with a Brilliance Order outplay cars now will be knocked up. BQ Shah trying to zone members away. Octa though is still free hitting. X-Magic reposition. It was Rez is a monster. That's gonna be maybe the only casualty.
Oh, that was actually a pretty good engage coming in from Cars 2 times by now. He's making a play for Navi, but right now they're still trailing in gold, courtesy of Ray just having his time at the top lane.
Ray getting the turret there. I think it makes it pretty worth it. That is a pretty value trade. Now they have an objective on the board, more map pressure to play with, and Dewa would love getting that map pressure with the Jawhead. Early snowball condition for Dewa though has not been met. They're gonna have to wait a bit longer for Octa and for maybe the gold lane. X-Magic, yeah, that was an interesting move. Very, like, maybe a bit too much respect. Crimson Beacon out. I think he was expecting the ult to come in. Instead of just poke, but hey, good equalizer by Navi. There will be another trade down below by Dewa. Unless, yeah, no, maybe won't actually take that turret. It'll come down to the minion.
Interesting enough, Navi right now, they are quite handling the bushes really well, courtesy of Cars just roaming around the map. And Mueza is forced to be this very passive Jawhead, which more often than not is a bad sign for a Jawhead player. Espress, trying to start up things up again.
Oh, let's see here. This time Aether will take the retribution. BQ Shy zoning away, but Rez will fall first this time alongside BQ Shy. It's gonna be Cars actually taking a lot of damage, and actually Navi will disengage.
Great take on the turtle. Very clean. BQ Shy just sacrificing himself for the neutral objective. And again, this time, Rez was not able to output as much damage as Aether. And this Yi Sun-shin is scaling. So, we've been talking about the Yi Sun-shin, you know, it's kind of mid, but if you do set up all the conditions for the Yi Sun-shin, it's still pretty good. And we've been seeing it really good clear around the board and really fast at taking neutral objectives. Dewa United need to get a hold of this front to back, because if not, this Yi Sun-shin, one more item, and I think he'll be able to fully snowball and take control of these fights together with Lunox. And the Ju Sin just acting as kind of like that utility, playing at the front. I thought without the Crimson Beacon, it would be troublesome, because Navi wouldn't have that peel. But hey, it was only Rez. Dewa are suffering from the same problems as Navi in Game 1. They just can't target the back line.
For sure, and now Mueza already camping down below, but Navi, it looks like they want to take the mid lane turret or try to put some more pressure right now. But this is a draft that we haven't seen a lot, Mirko. A lot of these heroes are new in MPL. Like, what do you think about the late game situation here, considering that they're not really used to playing against a Kimi, they're not really used to playing against a Lunox and a Yi Sun-shin in a competitive match?
I think it depends, right? Because the thing is for Dewa, Rez and Mueza will scale off. Meanwhile, for Navi, they'll have proper ways to actually play what they've been kind of wanting to play. That front to back. Cars, hold up.
Good for an angle. Conceal Rez is going to be the recipient of a lot of damage. It's going to be Weza actually taken down as well. No one HP, but X-Magic executes him. Ray jumping, but not enough damage just yet. Navi, what a take, but maybe perhaps finds an equalizer and maybe will slay X-Magic down. That's still a 2-for-1 though.
Thankfully, there was damage control from Maybe. I wonder why Rez didn't react in time while Octa knows that Cars is coming. Was there some kind of miscommunication there, or can they just not do anything about Cars jumping inside the turret?
Yeah, for Rez, I guess a flicker would have been the best response, but he wanted to really take that fight under the turret, thinking that he would escape, thinking that he would survive that initial skirmish. But Dewa, they're first on the Lord.
See, Shaman Force, that's 3 men knocked up by the Lord. Not capitalized though, but that's actually BQ Shy alongside Cars, dying for Shiva. Trying to find an outplay, but the Lord will still go to the hands of Dewa. Aether claims the double, looking for the triple. Mueza will not be able to escape as Aether finds a bang, bang, bang. That's a hat trick.
Every time you see that play, man, you gotta shout out the GOAT of Lunox himself. Ruby DD, are you watching right now?
Playing it very, very well. Shive enabling Aether to get those kills in the end. I really wonder, is Aether... No, he... Wait. Yeah, okay, we don't have the updated items just yet. I wonder what items he's gotten here. Would love to see the items at this point of the game, but for Dewa United, now they're in some trouble. Early on, it really comes down to this, right? For Dewa United, when they play within their box, when the Zaman Force is still active, they'll be super, super strong. But once the Zaman Force has been used up, and Navi can come in like that, it's very tough. So Dewa kind of have to like burst Navi before Navi bursts them. It's a battle of who initiates first and who gets the pick off first. That's why Rez going in.
2-man Octa, and Nate B in the mid lane actually doing trouble, causing damage, and that's going to be mid going down. Alongside Cars, actually, Navi wasn't able to defend that siege. Dewa United, they will be greedy here, taking the purple buff as well. Navi, no response.
It was exactly as you said, Mirko. They took the fight and come out on top.
Yep. So if they force out the fights first, if they force Shive, let's say, to use the Brilliance instead of, following up whatever Navi wants to go for, it's tough. They gotta use their resources aggressively. Even though it looks messy, that's kind of the win condition right now. They gotta play it messy. This is a composition built on those messy team fights, for the messy team fights. Dewa, though, with more pressure, it's gonna be harder for Navi to look for those proactive moves. The Jawhead will occupy some bushes, and they have Sasuke Uchiha on their team.
Crazy skin animation here, Sheffin.
Yeah, the Susano O.
It's not the perfect Susano.
Yeah.
This is like early Susano O. Technically, there is 2 O's, but I think it's pronounced Susano, right? Is it Susano O? No, it's just Susano.
I don't know, actually.
Fun
This is
fact.
the time where I miss Arashi.
Dude, yeah.
Susano.
Is he a Naruto savant, though? He's an anime savant, but is he a Naruto savant?
Oh, you know what? That's right.
Because he might like the niche
normies,
ones.
yeah. Normies watch Naruto, but for Arashi, it's like my little sister something like something.
Yeah, he knows like a lot more anime than both of us combined.
3 of us combined.
3 of us maybe the entire other Indo desk too.
Okay,
6 of us.
we gotta stop for the Arashi slander here.
This
Back
is not
to the
slander.
game.
This is skill.
Okay.
The trait.
Whatever you want to say, Mirko, but in-game equipment by Dunia Games right now. You asked about the items on Susuke. What's going on?
All right. Typical Suyo build. I want to know the Eastern Shin build. BOD. Oh, on the way to the Endless Battle.
Uh-oh.
And it's a Lightning Crunch with the Holy Crystal for Shive. So they have hit their power spike. This is the moment where Dewa can really get threatened by this. Again, Navi initiating. It has to be. Wait.
See, Traction Pulse cancelled. Red Tree battle. Will it be Retribution? No, this time. Not this time. It's going to be Aether, though. Will be taken down as well. Rez with the Immortality will be popped. BQ Shy with the zone again. He will be selfless. Flicker out of danger. Navi. What an execution.
Navi. Dewa United caught sleeping. They forgot about this is a Lunox and a Yisun Shin, so it's gonna take about less than 10 seconds to take the Lord at this point.
Okay, now it's Navi back in action again. It's all about proactive moves, really. You saw Navi proactively go for the turtle. They can blitz it. It's because of the Lunox. So it really is going to be a battle of who initiates first, who gets the first pick up. Because when you do, you kind of force the enemies to react in a defensive manner. If maybe uses the Zaman Force backwards, it's going to be tough. This is Usage debut.
Marks the debut of Esportzone in MPL Indonesia Season 15 after
my
he was
lord.
last used in MPL Indonesia.
Wait.
Season 10 by Fearless.
Mueza, no immortality Lord is still up though, but Mueza will be taken down regardless. 5v4, Lord is down, so Dewa United seems like they will sacrifice all of their inner turrets, but they would love to save their base turrets. BQ Shy hovering.
Watch out for Sive.
Is
Yes, the
this
flicker.
an opening? Let's see. Cars looking for an angle, doesn't really find a connection. Shaman for a spot to clear the mid, and also zone members. Res actually very low. Aether!
My God!
That's a good response by Dewa United. So yeah, no more offense power here for Navi.
Still an overall W so far from Navi, but that was a valiant defense coming in from Dewa United, especially trading Mueza right away for the Lord. That was huge.
That's the game changer in the Kimmy. The new traction pulse that can pull you in. Oh man, what a game changer. Now you basically give like an implosion, a mini implosion to a marksman, and now it could be the X factor in this game. Aether got taken down. Who's to say that, you know, Shive or Shive won't get caught in it as well. If he does get caught in that traction pulse, he's gonna have to at least burn Flicker or Brilliance, a big resource, and then Dewa could just capitalize. So now they have more ways to initiate. They just have to utilize it better.
And most likely, he's gonna use the Flicker after he got pulled by the ultimate, because there's no Purify right now for Navi, and the ultimate from the Kimmy is barely telegraphed. You're gonna have to see or react right away after it landed on you.
Yeah, it's definitely a tough skill here, and considering they don't have Purify, if they get caught by it, it's gonna be a big one. Really big. I'm thinking about the ways that Navi can actually get force out these fights. And even then, it's kind of tough for them. If Dewa group up and they're not split up, it's gonna be very tough for Cars to actually target the guys that he wants to. Don't think he wants to go on res, especially. Oh, what's up?
Oh, that's an ejector connecting on towards one. BQ Shy Cars Flicker misses, but that's going to be the damage enough to take Cars down. BQ Shy falls again. 5v3 now. Aether
No way!
goes down. That's going to be Octa with the outplay though. X Magic shuts him down. Dewa United now with the engage. X Magic no mana low, and he will fall
Chive.
to the hands of Ray.
Oh, no, no!
Chive looking for the outplay.
Oh my God!
He finds the Mega, but is it enough? It's a 1v1, but maybe shuts him down. Dewa United finds a wipeout. Cars will respond in 5. Do they have time?
No, they don't. It's Cars and BQ Shy coming into respawn.
Only one
card away. Cars
Wait,
looking
what?
for the clear. He finds it. But Ray
Oh my
will
God!
fall in the turret. Maybe now with the Shaman Force looking to juke, looking to escape. But BQ Shy and Cars, they're too min with it. Cars loses immortality, but BQ Shy and Aether definitely shuts him down. He bought enough time, but what for? Aether will find the shutdown and they will move on towards the Lord.
That was a chaos on the highest level. What just happened? Outplays after outplays. I thought Lunox was supposed to counter Harith, but maybe comes out on top, but maybe again. Also with Ray was failed. If they failed to get the turrets, the base.
Throw logic out the window, Sheffin. We gotta learn how to do that in this game. It's a brawl and hell, it's entertaining. Dewa United unable to end. I thought it was a mistake by Cars. He stood there for a while.
What was that actually?
It was a show of dominance.
It
He's
was
saying,
a
you can't
calculation.
end. He just stared down at the Dewa members.
Unfazed.
Unfazed, stood there menacingly and forced them to not end. He got it in time. It was perfect calculation in the end. Oh man, now it's okay, not an Evolve Lord, so Dewa can actually still defend this.
What a sequence, but let's see, will this be the final push to take us to game 3? Dewa with 5 now. Shaman Force popped already. Looking to clear the Lord and blitz it. It's Navi. Couldn't able to find the angle. Perhaps with this next wave, they might be able to find Octa. Oh, with the flicker. Clutch one, but that's an ejector. Onto his Aether. He goes down. That's going to be Dewa jumping in on Navi members. Chive goes down surely, but he will take Mueza down again. Maybe looking for the solo kill, and he will find it as well. BQ Shy and X Magic, they were the ones left standing now. BQ Shy, peculiar angle. Perhaps just to buy time for Navi. But is it enough?
A day wave down the middle, Aether 20 seconds to respawn. This is where I usually say it's over for Navi. But throw logic out of the window, they might actually pull the defense.
BQ Shy, isolated. Take a look at the mid. It's pushed.
Oh my lord.
Zushin trying to
Oh my
defend.
lord.
They lose the mid turret. BQ Shy goes down as well. Now it's Magic. Aether comes up now.
No way.
They dodged
Dewa
the bullet.
United
No
will
way.
not be able to find the end game push.
What is this game? 2 times right now, almost. But almost is never enough most of the time.
Well,
What do we expect from now on, Miracle?
we don't expect anything. We just witness and enjoy. Dewa United unable to end again. Navi saved by the bell. Respawning just in time. BQ Shy was able to buy a lot of time there. Octa, I really think he should have just ignored BQ and rotated over to mid together with the team, but yeah, he chose the other option. Didn't go for it. Now, Dewa are back in the lead. And technically, they do have the advantage coming into the next Lord.
Yeah.
It's a slow push, always built up in the bottom lane because they have that base turret taken down. And it's the far lane for Navi. Navi are going to have to constantly send members into the far lane, and that's not really what the composition is built for, right? They are a 5-man team fighting crew. They're not a split pusher. They're not they can't really send anyone down below and have them rotate fast enough. And you gotta remember, the next Lord is probably gonna be the game-ending Lord. I say that,
Hey.
but you throw logic out of the window, I know. But it is an evolved Lord. It is
game changing.
It is game-changing. It is game-ending, and Dewa are on it first.
At this point, just 50-50, man. Just try to blitz and 50-50 and hope for the best.
I don't think you do that if it's Dewa. I think
No,
for Navi,
no.
yeah, for Navi.
Like, I don't care. just play however you want. We want some more chaotic entertainment right here in MPLID.
I don't think Dewa want that. I think what Dewa want is a win. They are still sitting at 8th, so a win is desperately needed for them. But for Navi, yeah, I think they gotta blitz it, knowing that that bottom lane will build up for Dewa. Dewa can play the long game, but Navi, they technically cannot.
More immortalities for Dewa United though. Octa and Rez just for cars for Navi. So let's see. Will that come into play?
It's gonna be hard. Aether is getting
Patient.
out-damaged by the Lord despite having an endless battle. Cards though, he's flanking like a Beloyski.
Yo, finds a connection. Chive's
Oh
there.
my God.
Baby bought the immortality. Looking to juke. Teleports, and he is safe. Though BQ Shy and X-Magic is on him, and seems like X-Magic finds the final say, and that's gonna be Dewa United. Just 4-member up.
That was a pick of a lifetime by Cars. And right now, Navi has the control of the game after maybe goes down the main damage dealer.
Well,
Or maybe the
40
second
seconds as
after
well.
Octa. Can they actually do it? They can blitz this one if Shiva has the ultimate.
4v4 though.
I don't think they will find the connection. Let's see here. Unstoppable
Ray.
force on towards 1. X-Magic, Ray jumps in. Ray as well. Good connection, good synchronization, and Cars will lose his immortality. Shive as well. Lord will be taken care of by Ray Retribution. And Dewa United finds a kill as well. That's gonna be Shive going down for 50.
And all of the hard work, all of the creativity of Cars has just thrown out of the window by Navi. They lost the advantage. They lost the Lord.
They didn't want to blitz it.
They might just lost the match right now.
They gotta stay decisive. They had to just go in there, but Shive did not want to use the chaos, did not want to use that part of the ult for the Lord, and then costed them. They had to make a decision, but some of them hesitated, and it became a 50-50 that Ray won. Now, conceal. Shive is still down for 20.
Lord, very much healthy, 40k almost. That's gonna be BQ Shy, just eliminated with her crowd though, just to buy time, but it's gonna be Lord entering, penetrating the base. Ray dealing a lot of damage, and ladies and gentlemen, Dewa United will deny a game 3. We have a clean sweep.
Navi Nation gotta wait another day. Might be another week as well for their first W in this season. Anak Dewa is surely in a mixed emotion after watching their performance, but they still got the W in the end, so who cares?
Who cares? Another solid performance for Dewa. A win for them from 8th all the way up. That one retry battle. Unfortunate for Navi. They could not get it down. And like you mentioned, Chefin, Oh, all the hard work, all that creativity to get to that point was thrown away. But it can't actually, like, this is the moment where I have to say, you can't really fully blame Aether for it. Yes, he lost the red tree, but it should never have been a 50.